Back in October of 2018, a YouTuber by the name of Hyru I used to exist until he was caught lying about having lupus for donations and for subscriptions to his YouTube channel. And right after that all went down, he decided to vanish, but only for like 3 days because he came back under a different name, one that people probably would never have guessed, Pirate Canvas, or on Twitter, at Canvas Pirate, because that's elaborate. But anyways, this is a video about him today. And yeah, there's going to be some personal grudges in here because I am a petty son of a bitch.
So it's 2020 and people still hate on the Irate Gamer because nobody seems to know how to let shit go.
Come on guys, it's 2020. It's current year. Haven't you guys given up on the past? Yeah, Hyrule, that's not really going to happen, and I don't think that it should ever happen. Just because time passes doesn't mean that we can't bring up something that has affected the community, whether that be good or bad. And in your case, lying about having lupus, well, people are going to always remember that because they know what type of person that you are, no matter if you change or not.
Now for those of you who don't know the Irate Gamer, he is a YouTuber who was doing angry style game reviews, which was made popular by the angry video game nerd. And yes, he did copy a lot of things from AVGN, which he was rightfully criticized and ridiculed for it. But then a decade goes by and now a lot of people have moved on essentially.
Yes, Hyrule people have moved on, but since the Irate Gamer is back and he's pretty much made it known that he used to be caught plagiarizing angry video game nerd videos, then yeah, that's kind of cringe that he would bring that up, especially since people would have, forgotten otherwise, or they probably would just, keep bringing it up, and he could have chose to ignore it. But instead he didn't, and he called it out front and center, so yeah, people are gonna know.
Well, except for one person, and that is, of course, Prince Mario.
No, I think you went out of your way to find Mario, and I think that he's just one of the only people, and you only went after him because he doesn't have that much clout.
Who's made multiple videos on the Irate Gamer, and I happened to leave a comment on one of those videos, which I say the following.
For your sanity and my own, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this up on the screen while I vent a little bit. So, Pirate Canvas is someone that used to make commentary style videos under a bunch of different names. Dustin Makes Vids, or Rawgasm, whatever the hell that means. And he started making videos in the commentary community. And he did get people pretty pissed off in that community as well. He started a thing called ImageGate. You can pretty much read about this on the commentary wiki of people that don't like me. But you can read over that. It's there. But after he got done getting essentially kicked out, I don't really know if he got kicked out or not. Who knows? He started doing everything else. Anime reviews. So he tried to capitalize on people and anime for money, which is, it's a thing. And my first encounter with him was on my Neo Yokio video. And because of that, that's how I had my interactions with Hyrule. And then he started to shift his content a little bit more towards my neck of the woods. So instead of doing anime stuff, it was more about commentary stuff again, which I think is probably why the commentary community doesn't like me. But that's just where we are now. So Hyrule calling out other people, it's kind of funny, especially given the events afterwards.
Now here's the thing, I'm not saying the Irate Gamer is the greatest YouTuber ever, and that the criticisms against him weren't warranted at the time, because they certainly were.
So what is the problem, Hyrule?
However, over time, it just became nothing more than a personal attack on the guy, which perpetuates even to this day, because people like Prince Mario want to keep pretending that it's 2009.
So Hyrule, when is it ever appropriate to talk about anything? So if people pretend that it's 2009 all over again, or whenever you're saying that it is, when is it ever appropriate to bring it up? Can I only talk about something that happened a week ago, like that last week? Can I talk about it next week? I mean, because the Irate Gamer was caught plagiarizing content, yeah, people are going to call him out for that. And if he's trying to come back and people are still skeptical that he might be doing the same thing, then that's perfectly normal. We've seen patterns like this before, especially if it were someone like you in your case, since you're trying to come back into the scene of being a YouTuber. Even just in such a case, it's still kind of skeptical to me that you have actually changed. your actions haven't really proved that, and especially this video trying to shit on another content creator by the name of, what is his name again? Holy shit. Prince Mario. You can't do that, dude. Everyone knows who you are now. It's out there.
Despite so many people who have moved on past the drama, including the parties that were involved.
So Hyrule, which I don't think you understand because you didn't research this video thoroughly enough, but essentially the Irate Gamer in his latest video, if you watched it, if you bothered to try to defend someone, he tried to reference Angry Video Game Nerd in the fact that he was caught plagiarizing and kind of stealing the jokes. So he tried to change it up, and he even brought out his detractors front and center. So I don't think that they've truly moved on, especially when Irate Gamer is one of the only people bringing it up.
And seriously, if you want to blame anyone for why the Irate Gamer became popular, blame YouTube.
That's right. Blame YouTube. Blame big corporation for making person popular. Blame this music station for making this musician popular. That's kind of... What the fuck does that even... What does that have any place in this conversation?
They were the ones that featured him. They decided to go with him. And that's how all this drama even started in the first place.
Wait a minute. What?
Because people got upset over the fact that the Irate Gamer got featured on YouTube and he quickly rose to the top.
Hyrule, not everybody that gets featured and gets a lot of subscribers are necessarily good content creators. There's people that I know that pour their heart and soul into being one of the best channels that they can be, and they don't have nearly that many subs. And then you have people like Colt Eastwood with 100,000 subscribers, and all he does is spread misinformation all the time about PCs being bad. So that doesn't mean anything. Clout is not truly important. It doesn't really matter, and numbers don't matter either. But unfortunately for you, you're going to bring this up again near the end of this video, which, I don't know how long that is going to be, but it's going to be stupid.
And that he became chastised and hated by everyone, people calling him a ripoff, despite the fact that there are plenty of YouTubers that were doing the exact same thing.
And were those YouTubers criticized? Were they also not big channels? Answer me one of those two questions.
They were ripping off James, yet they never got any of the backlash that the Irate Gamer ever got.
You know, Hyrule, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, because I know at some point you're going to see this video, you're going to stop by, and you're going to leave a comment. So go ahead and answer me the question to this thing. Give me some kind of clarity. So did those people get any subscribers from that? Did they become famous like Irate Gamer? If the answer is no, then what's the point of any of this argument? If the answer is yes, who are they? Give me some examples. Maybe you can enlighten us on all of that. But I don't think that you can, because it's not true.
So in the end, this drama was about pettiness, selfishness, and just jealousy.
But you just said it was because people were mad at him for rising to the top.
So that's why I say that both parties were in the wrong. And yet nobody wants to admit that.
Because both parties weren't in the wrong. Irate Gamer was plagiarizing and stealing content, going under sock puppet accounts, so that way he could combat his detractors from showing up in his comments and giving him any type of criticism, and to the point that he was striking videos, flagging them down, because he didn't like the mean things that they said.
But that is the fact of the matter, and it's time to fucking grow up and move on with life.
Oh yeah, Hyrule, have you apologized to literally any of the people that you just did wrong when you lied about having lupus and just stole their money? Have you apologized to any of those people? Have you grew up yet? I don't think Dairo's gotten the message. I don't think Tipster has either.
Because if all you're doing is focusing on the Irate Gamer and everything he does, then you seriously have problems. And you probably don't have a life at all.
If you're so obsessed with this fucking guy, go to his fucking stream to talk about him. It's disrespectful to flood someone else's stream and have everything you talk about is another person. Oh, this, all that. Like, it's this weirdo lolcow culture. Alright, lolcow, however the fuck you say. It's a weirdo culture. It's a bunch of fucking no-life idiots who fucking get into this culture. Who your life fucking sucks shit. So what you got to do is find someone who you think that their life sucks too, so that you can make fun of them constantly so you feel better about yourself.
And some word of advice to you, Prince Mario, never insult the people that are criticizing you, because let's just say things won't end well for you, Irate Gamer.
Wait, is he talking to Prince Mario now, or is he talking about Irate Gamer? I don't... What is he... Is he talking to both of them? Did I miss something somewhere?
And yes, you can gloat about how you have 5,000 subscribers and that you're better than me, yet...
So, Hyrule, I looked up and down, left and right throughout that entire video, throughout his entire comment section, and I didn't see where he was insulting you for not having as many subs as him. Where did that happen?
Your production value doesn't reflect that.
Imagine caring about production value, but your floating head sits there with a background that you probably stole from Google Images, and you're gonna shit on this guy for at least attempting to give you some form of entertainment. But just don't worry about it. Remember, he's the one shitting on you for not having as many subs, remember? Which hasn't happened. I couldn't find it.
And I have better production value than you do, despite the fact that I have less subscribers.
Hyrule, you're bringing up numbers. You're bringing up production value. He hasn't insulted you. He didn't even insult the Irate Gamer.
Which, the number of subscribers and views you get don't mean a damn thing.
Then why did you bring it up, Hyrule? We go through this fucking song and dance like almost every year, it seems like now, where everybody has more subscribers than you. You bring up how many more subscribers they have than you, but they're the ones punching down on you, right?
It doesn't mean that you are beyond criticism. And it doesn't mean that people are haters. It just means that they disagree with you, and that's that.
You got so butthurt when I made that video about you that was talking about Crunchyroll, and obviously we hate Crunchyroll in these parts, but you got so upset that I made the video about you, criticizing how you were very cringe, that you were threatening to take down the video, and then you said that, well, I hope that my partner people don't find out and try to take it down, and I told you that we will just wait and see about that, wouldn't we? So, what the hell is this?
The fact that you're bringing up drama like this just tells me a lot about you. That you are a man-child and that you don't know how to take criticism.
Dude, you got ass blasted that Sean brought you up in a video of his.
Because it's criticism that makes you a better person. But nevertheless, I'm gonna end the video by saying life is too short to hang on to grudges. And that no human being is perfect. Not even you, Prince Mario.
Not even you, Hyrule.
This has been Pirate Canvas signing off. I'll see you in the next video.
Usually people will ask me, what do you think about The Anime Man? Or what do you think about Lost Paws? People that I've covered on this channel before. And I could usually give them a pretty solid answer. It's not like I have anything to hide. I just generally don't care about those people. They don't really mean a whole lot to me, because I think that people that are mainly anti-tubers they're just out there for the money, the clout chase, if you will. So when someone asks me about you, Hyrule, there's nothing I like about you. I don't have an iota. I don't have a slither of health or respect in any facet of you being a person. I think I would be better off if you never had came into all of these people's lives to ruin it by lying about having all of this stuff. If you lied about having lupus, if you lied about having any money or trying to get these subs, like none of this would have happened. You wouldn't have to run away and abandon the Hyrule Bard name that your mom came up with, as you put it, but instead you rebranded into Pirate Canvas. And so what are we supposed to do from here? Oh, well, we gotta move on. It's 2020, guys. Well, you know what? 2017 wasn't too long ago when I first met you, and 2018 sure as shit ain't gone either. You're right there where you lied about all of this shit. So if the Irate Gamer still has a bad reputation of plagiarizing, then people are right to be skeptical of it. And I'm right to be skeptical of you. And until you show me proof, until you come down into the comments to defend yourself, I'll be sitting here waiting. Because I know that you will show up. You always happen to show up in people's lives unexpectedly.